What's up, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. I hope everyone's incredibly well. We're going to dive into the divine feminine current energies and see what's going on with the divine feminines, okay? I'm going to use the goddess deck to start with. I'm not going to lie, guys. I am picking up on a lot of sensual energy, and many of the divine feminines are feeling at this time like, what do I do with a lot of this energy? Okay, it's a good time to create, okay? If many of you are feeling just very guarded, or you're wanting to preserve your energy, it is like you're wanting to go into solitude, but you feel this big surge of arousal energy, but at the same time you're being guided to remain in solitude or preserve. Now is a great time to create, okay? If you've ever thought of launching that creative project, now is a good window to do so, especially when you feel a rise of sensual energy, okay? And you're not wanting to connect with others physically. Many of you might resonate with just all of a sudden wanting to go celibate, or many of you might feel like you have no choice but to go celibate because that connection or that spark, it just, you can't experience it with anybody else except your twin flame. So it kind of molds you into experiencing a portion of the journey where you are celibate. This is going to be the time where many of you are going to be launching like creative things that are going to be birthed out of you, out of your feminine energy. Okay, a lot of you could be feeling the need to even do things like change up your style or change your hair. You're being guided to express yourself through the feminine energy as well, through just like I'm gonna kind of be cliche here and say that you're just wanting to get girly, divine feminine. Fall could be bringing through this energy as well, but a lot of you are getting ready to express that side of yourself, okay? So if you're wanting to know what to do with the sexual energy, sometimes we can fall into the loop of no judgment here, but we could, do things like self-pleasure, and it just depletes the energy. So many of you could be healing from that as well. If you're feeling a lot of pain in the hip area, do a lot of dance, okay? Movement, creative dancing where you get to gyrate your hips. It could be a new time to explore new types of music as well. A song that I really used to love in terms of just moving around my hips is Magalena by Sergio Mendes. So check out that song, guys. I think it's like Brasilia samba music, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's a really, really good one, and the drums and everything. If you have an opportunity to just be by yourself and dance to that, I highly recommend it. But it should ease up a lot of the hip pain that you're feeling and a lot of the blocks or confusion in terms of what do I do with this, okay? So move your hips around, get the energy flowing, and it's going to be a good time for a lot of you to express yourselves creatively. A lot of you could be returning back to old projects, okay? I feel like it's going to be creative things that you wanted to do. It could be a podcast, it could be a YouTube channel, a blog. Many of you have wanted to maybe do photography, even dance, okay? Wanting to do maybe your makeup or your wardrobe, spruce it up, or maybe, getting into home decor. Something around expressing yourself creatively. It's really going to help you finesse whatever passion or idea that you currently have at this time, whatever sexual energy you guys are feeling right now. If you're using it to birth a new project, this project is going to turn out really sexy or really classy, or it's really going to hit, okay? Now, there's another side of the collective as well that's like, okay, listen to Intuitive. I've been on my shit, okay? I've been creating, I've birthed several projects. Like, I'm ready for it, okay? Ready for that masculine energy. So for those of you who are feeling that need to devour, it's like a cat in heat. A lot of you could be feeling a lot of pain in your hip area from blocks that you may be, like blocks that may be coming up when it comes to you getting your needs met. Woman to woman here, divine feminine, when it comes to getting your needs met, many of you may be tippy-toeing around the idea of, breaking celibacy, connecting with others on a casual level, wondering, if this is you, can I really do this? Can I jump back onto the scene and share, my sensual energy with others? A lot of you could be realizing different things about yourself. You may realize, divine feminines, that it's just not in you to engage casually with others. Maybe you feel like, oh gosh, I can't seem to feel a sensual connection unless I build upon with someone or unless I spend time with someone. So I feel like a lot of you are embarking on maybe like a new journey or a different path, and it feels like it has a lot to do with how it is you see yourself sexually, sensually, and how it is you express yourself in that way also. Okay, so let's see what the goddesses have to say and how it is they may be keeping you grounded at this time. What messages do the divine feminines need as they experience this surge of sensual energy? What is it trying to say to them? Okay, so don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, so I feel for many of you, this is like standing firm on your boundaries. It's a really good time to pay attention to, again, how it is you express yourself. A lot of you may be interacting with, like, let's say you might be dating, or you might be exploring what it's like to flirt, for example. Stay true to your heart, like stay true to yourself. Brigitte reminds you, like, don't back down, like be your true self. That is what's most romantically attractive, right? The romance angels remind us that your self-respect is actually what makes you more romantically attractive. So that's going to be a really important reminder for those of you who, again, you're tippy-toeing around the idea of casual dating, or feeling like, you know what, I've been celibate for a really long time, I can get back out there on the scene, I can be casual, I can do this, and then you completely fall flat because you may not be staying true to the fact that you're just the type of person where you're old-fashioned, okay? It takes time to get to know you, it takes time to build a bond, and once you do that, then you can move forward. So a lot of you may be having to draw boundaries, okay? As much as maybe a lot of these masculine energies may overpower that need and that desire, that passion that you may want or feel, a lot of you might just be feeling like, hey, I don't care how hot you are, dude. I can't go there, okay? So a lot of you are going to have to command respect, really stand 10 toes down on a lot of the boundaries and your morals, your values, all of those things that you may have in place for yourself. It is okay to stay true to that, okay? Stay true to what feels right to you. Okay, and we also have Sulis, which is bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Okay, so I think that for a lot of you who, again, you may be feeling, goodness, like, again, a cat in heat. What do I do with this? Being near the water, especially if maybe you're a water sign, that could be really significant. Like, a lot of you need to exercise or run or do deep breathing as a way of being able to have discipline around the surge of sensual energy that's coming through, because I feel like for a lot of you, you're maybe encountering a lot of situations where you are having to draw boundaries. Maybe there could be issues around boundaries when it comes to your sexuality. Maybe you have firm boundaries in place in other areas of your life, but then when it comes to interacting with men or men sexually on like that playing field, all of your walls and boundaries just kind of seem to fall all over the place, because sometimes we do be weak for it, ain't no shame, it's okay. But it's important to discern and to have discipline around that. And that's the place that I feel like many of you are in at this time. So again, this is a really good time, guys, to exercise that discipline. And when you feel the surge of energy come through, it's a reminder to, instead of engaging, maybe do something like go for a run, spend time near a lake. A lot of you could be guided to spend a lot of solo time, maybe go on your first solo camping trip. But I do feel that for a lot of you, okay, it's like really having to have discipline around the energies that are coming through, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to use the romance angels, and we're going to get a couple more messages here on what is coming towards you that's making you feel like, okay, stay true to yourself, because these suitors that are coming towards you, your sensual energy, it is soaring high. You're like a magnet, okay? And many of you may feel, again, the need to just dip your toes in the water. A lot of you need to hear too, it's okay, you are a grown woman. Okay, these are situations that you are going to have to get through. Divine feminines, especially as you naturally just do things like explore your sensuality. Okay, so we do have codependency, so pay attention to things like addictions. Okay, many of you know exactly what I'm talking about when I refer to this type of energy or this type of reading. Okay, discipline, make sure that you guys are not codependent on that weakness, if you know what I mean. Have discipline around it this time around, because I feel like a lot of you maybe that's why a lot of this is happening, or a lot of the energy is coming back up this time around, because again, it feels like you're dipping your toes in the water again, but this time around you're getting an opportunity to do it differently, maybe to have a little bit more self-control and realize that I'm not going to be codependent on this. I'm going to exercise discipline. Okay, I feel like this is definitely going to resonate for a lot of our divine feminines out there with really big appetites. Okay, so we have express your love. Okay, lots of romantic gestures coming your way. Okay, so just understand, divine feminine, that if you are going to exchange your energy, whoever you are, you have the tendency to attract masculine energies into your life that it's not just any type of connections. Like whoever you are, you tend to attract like past life energy connections, people who have been after you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Okay, you don't just attract ordinary casual connections. When you connect with someone and you express your love or your intimate energy, it's not just, you know, this person is in your life and then they're gone. You don't like do casual things. It's like when you connect with someone, the energy there is deep. It's felt deeply. It feels like, you know, very intense. It feels emotional. It feels like too much too soon. Okay, that's what you give off. But we do have reconciliation here as well. Get ready for your divine masculines as well, I feel, to come through with a lot of this energy here that you're feeling. But remember, a lot of you are being told to just back down and stay true to what you believe is right. Maybe sometimes as tempting as it could be with some of these energies that you may feel that overpower you at times, but a lot of these suitors are coming back, and I feel like many of them maybe not backing down as well. They want to experience you, and a lot of you are feeling it. You're feeling the decisions that need to be made. A lot of you are getting a lot of these offers coming towards you, love offers, wanting to see you, spend time with you, meet with you, exchange, again, sensual energy with you, intimate energy with you. So, yeah, that's what's up for you this morning, divine feminines, all right? I hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.